Hey everyone, so today I have someone joining in from London, UK, has 512 lead code questions solved, working at a company called Money Farm in London. So, yeah, what brings you here today? Are you getting or are you getting interviews for fan companies? Are you trying to switch or
Yeah,
yeah.
so I just, cleared phone screen for Meta few days
Nice.
back.
Wow.
So I have a full loop schedule next month, earlier next month. So yeah, I'm preparing for that.
Nice. So you already have a whole month of or you have a whole month to prepare?
Yeah. So I'm little bit, stale on a little bit on my coding side because I've been on and off on lead code, but
Yep.
recently I've been, really active. But I'm really scared about, the product architecture round. So
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
really sure.
So what do you want to prepare for right now? Do you want to prepare for more coding style or do you want to do product architecture?
I want to do coding style maybe for now.
Yeah. Okay, maybe next
Yeah,
time we'll do the product.
yeah.
So you did 512 leak code questions? That's pretty
Yeah.
crazy. Um over how many years? And how much experience do you have by the way?
So I have total of 10 years,
Okay.
and for 512 question, I think took more than 5 years
I see.
because I was, at the start of pandemic, I became really active, and then I kind of dropped off because I was preparing for another job.
Mhm.
So, and then, it just kind of went away, and now I'm really active now again because because of that this meta interview.
Cool. All right. Let's get straight into it then. I'm going to send you over the link.
Yeah.
Where's this? I sent it in the Google Meets chat.
Okay. 1 second. Yeah.
So what language do you like to use for your coding
Uh,
interviews?
I love JavaScript, so I'm working on
Okay.
JavaScript.
JavaScript? Nice. Cool.
Yeah.
Alright. Looks like you're in. I'll switch
Yeah.
to language real quick.
Yeah.
Alright, there's Lodash and stuff, but
Yeah.
let's go straight here. Alright, so this is your first question. We're going to be
Right.
given an integer x. It's going to be a
Yeah.
number. Just return true if it's a palindrome, false otherwise.
Right.
You have about 20 minutes per question.
Okay. Yeah. So we have positive as well as negative numbers. So okay. So I'm just looking at example number two because it's a negative number. From left to right, it is my one. Okay, got it. So palindrome considering the minus sign as well, the negative sign as well.
Exactly.
Okay, so I would say a palindrome is a number which reads the same uh, if we just print it backwards and 01 if it's not a palindrome. Okay, so it's like we need to consider it as integer, right? Like for
Yep.
example, 10. If it's in string, it is read 01, but we are not. But in the integer terms, it's just one, so it's not a palindrome, right?
Where, 10 right here? Well, if we reverse
Yeah.
it, it's 0, 1. Read
Yeah.
zero
Yeah.
one from right to left.
Got it. Got it. So, well, shall I start?
What's your strategy? How are you going to
Yeah.
do this?
So what I'm thinking of is, uh, since I need to start from the back side, from the end, so I will divide the number and take the modulus. So something like if the number is 121, so I need to, check the last number is equal to the first number. So basically, I can have a number like Uh, the last number is 1, and yeah, and the first number is 1. So I need to extract the first and the last number. So this is the first
How do you
one.
extract the first number?
So for first number, so I can start with integer 1, and I continue to multiply 10 until I reach the number 0. Yeah, and also I will keep on dividing it. So for example, something like I will just take a, let's say, a number 1. Okay, 1 second, 1, and I will just have a kind of a loop which will just gather the how many which will gather how many zeros I need to cover the whole number. For example, 1 to 1 means I need 100. Okay, so I will have a loop uh, which will continue to multiply 10 and then divide by 10 the original number. And when I reach only a single digit number, then I will just exit out of the loop. So I will have like 100 in this case. And if I have number like 1 2 3 4 3, then in this case I need 10,000. Yeah, so this will extract the first number, and then I will just consider this I will take this number, I will assign this number to a value like this. And the second, uh, 1 second, yeah. And what I'll do is I will start a loop again, which will just check modulus the last value,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the first number will be division by this number x. Okay, and it will check if the both number are same. Then I will proceed to checking the next number, which is in the second iteration of the loop. I will divide this x by 10, and my other number, which is checking the last digit. Uh, so the original number will also be divided by 10 in that case. So 1 second. So like for example, the new number was, for example, this one. Okay, and original number is this, and original number contains 5 digits, so I will start with 10,000, and the last one will be something like this.
Let's do this because this is actually a palindrome.
Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6, yeah. So I will have x as this and y as 1. So in the first iteration I will divide the original number by x and modulus by the second number by sorry, 10. And in the second iteration I will divide this number by 10 and multiply this by 100, and I will keep on going like this until I reach the point where y become larger than x.
Mm.
And if all the numbers are same in that period, then it's a palindrome. And if there is a break in between, if the first number and the last number are not the same, then it's not.
I'm still confused how we're gonna extract the first number using this big. So x is used to extract the biggest number.
Yeah. So what I'll do is I have a loop, which will uh, yeah. So what I'll have is a loop which will just continue to multiply by 10 until I reach this number, and I will just exit the loop if my number x becomes larger than this number. So
Mm.
I'll have the x as uh, whatever the digits are in this number, uh, times 0 into 1. You getting what I'm trying to say?
Okay. All right. Okay. Just go ahead and implement it, and let's work from there.
Yeah. So I have the first number 1. So let's say my number is x. Okay, I'm given x. So what I'll do is I'll assign this x to a num. So divide equal to 10 and x multiply equal 10, right? So num is greater than 9. Okay. So what happened in this loop is I will just multiply. So I've started first num. Sorry, first num. I need to hit first like this. So what I'll have is first num equal to whatever the number of digits that are there in the original number x, uh, the closest thousand or zeros to that. You getting what I'm trying to say?
Sure.
Sorry, I'm just
Yeah.
a little bit
Oh, hold
nervous.
on. Okay.
Yeah,
Times 10 times 10 times 10. Okay.
yeah. So now what I'll do is I'll just go to the original number, which is num. So I'll just have a loop, which will be, so I have another variable called y, which is 1, which is, sorry, 10. And if x is greater than 10, greater than y, and num. So let's call it and num. So x. So I'll, 1 second, divided by x, yeah. Divided by first num. So I'm getting the first number from here, and last number equals x mod n num. Sorry, first num becomes this. Okay, let me just try run this in my head. So, like for example, the number is this, and x divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, yeah. I know if I'm not doing. Ah, okay. And after that, I probably need this. Yeah. If f is equal to l, not equal to l, basically, I need to return false. Otherwise, return true. First num equal x, num greater than 9. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 10, 100, 1000, 10,000. Yeah. Yeah, something like this, James.
Alright, taking a look. Okay, let's dry run it on a very small example.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and dry run it on a small example and show, like, prove to me that it worked.
1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Maybe 1 to 1.
Yep.
So 1 to 1 becomes, so num becomes 1 to 1. 1. And first num is 1. So first num becomes
Num
10.
equals x. What's x here?
So x is the original number I'm considering input.
Okay. Where could
Yeah.
you set x, or could you turn this into a function that that takes in the
Okay.
parameters and returns true or
Yeah.
false.
X. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm trying to dry run on 1 to 1.
Sure.
Uh, this palindrome. Yeah. So I need to assign num equal to x because I also need the original number. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. So if 1 to 1 is the number, at this step it becomes 12, and first num becomes 10.
Where's
Then
first
in the
num?
first num, oh, it's gone. Sorry. Right.
Sure.
Yeah. And in the second iteration, this becomes 1 and this becomes 100. And then I exit out of the loop.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I go to this step where my x again is 1 to 1 and my end num is 10. Okay. Now at this step, yeah. So at this step, actually this is wrong. I think this is should be right. First num greater than end num, something like this. So at this step, this becomes 1, 2 because, sorry, yeah, no, it just becomes 1 because it's 100. First num is 100.
121 divided by 100.
Yeah, and 100,
Wouldn't that be like 1.21 or something?
yeah. I think so. I need to floor this. So this becomes 1, and I'm just taking one more 10, which is still 1. Okay, and the end num is 1 because I'm modulus by 10. Okay, and I'm checking if f is equal to not equal to L, then returning false. 1 second. I think I just need to do this as well. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So in the next step, first num becomes 10, and end num becomes 100. Yeah. So another row, first num. Oh no, I think it's wrong. Sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to see that how can I extract first digit out of 121. So what I was
Like,
trying to do is,
do we need to
yeah,
extract the first digit? It's kind of it feels a bit complicated where you're trying to
yeah,
extract the first, then because you need to extract the first and then the last, then you need
yeah,
to then you need to extract the second one from the
yeah,
first, like the second one, and then the second last, and the third one, and the third last.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm not sure if it like, you might be able to get it to work, but it's a bit complicated. Is there any other
Yeah.
solution you could pivot into?
1 second. What I can do is I can just reverse the number and see if it matches the original number.
How would you reverse the number?
So for reversing, I'll take a number, let's say K, and I will just start with, I will extract the last digit and then multiply the and store it in a variable, and then I will just continue to multiply the sorry, can I say that again? Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. What's
Yeah,
your solution?
yeah. So I will just start with, let's say, a number. Okay. So I will extract the last digit and store it in a variable. Okay. And what I'll do next in the next iteration is multiply that number into 10, and then also extract the remaining of the digit, and I continue to do that till I have got till the number is 0, basically.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and implement that. You have like a few minutes left.
Yeah. I will extract this to 1, number 10 equal to A, C, let's say. Into 10. 1 second. This is number 10, so I'm getting 1. So I'll just now like this. Number 10 is 1. So I'll try to run this. 1 to 1. This is 1 over here. This becomes 1. 1 second is 0, so 1. Equal 10. So this becomes 12. 1 second, maybe math.pro for this one. Right. Next time, this becomes 2, and this has 1, so 1 into 10 plus 2 is this becomes 12. And this becomes 1. Next time, 1, this becomes 1. 12 into 2, 120 plus 1, which is 121. We want this. Yeah, something like this. But there's one thing. If a number is less than 0, then I return false.
Okay. Let's try. Could you test it on a couple examples real quick?
Yeah. So let's take this
You
one.
just console.log.
Yeah.
This should say
Yeah.
this should say true.
Yeah.
Okay. True. Okay.
Yeah.
Second number. Okay, second. Okay, you fixed this. I thought for a second you had the second number still at 1. Okay.
No,
Looks
0.
like you fixed
Sorry.
it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Didn't see that fix. All right. Okay, let's move on to the second question.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post this in and you clarify the requirements.
Yeah.
All right, this is the second question.
Okay. So given n non-negative integers representing an elevation map where the width of each bar is 1, compute how much water it can trap after raining. Okay. Can you give me some examples if it's possible?
Okay, so do you understand what's asking? Given a non-negative integer representing it. Okay, let's go into the
Elevation.
drawing. Let's get into the drawing.
Yeah.
So we're
Yeah.
pretty. I'll give you the one example here.
Yeah.
So here, let me expand it.
Have you opened drawing? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna be given a bunch of non-negative integers, so 0 or more, and
Yeah.
then essentially we have a graph here, where
Okay.
this is the heights, and then
Yeah.
these are the different ones. Like we these represent the different heights, like
Okay.
this, right? Expand it. So
Yeah.
one, let's just say this is this tall. Two
Yeah.
is this tall.
Yeah.
One is this tall.
Yeah.
One is this tall.
Yeah.
Three is like this tall.
Yeah.
Two,
Got it.
one, two, one.
Yeah.
So we just need to compute how many. Pretend it rains.
Yeah.
So after it rains, water is gonna be trapped in these places,
Okay.
like this. Right. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
or if this is cell 1. So what's the answer here? 1, 2,
Two,
3, 4,
three,
5,
five,
6.
6. Yeah.
Yeah. So we just need to pretty much compute. We're gonna be given a bar of heights. Just compute how much water is filled up after it rains, and
Got it.
pretty much for water to be stuck there after it's done raining,
Yeah.
it needs to be enclosed by 2 bars.
Got it.
Right. Like here, why won't it? Why won't the water stay here
Because there is nothing to, store it basically.
on the left side, right? What
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
like right here?
Because the same reason there is nothing on the right.
Yeah,
True.
exactly.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So I'll let
Got
you
it.
go ahead. So yeah, that's the main example. Here's another example. I'll put the examples inside of the.
Okay. Okay. So, shall I start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So, of the top of the mind, I'm thinking of a stack, which is basically when I'm moving from left to right. Uh, Whenever there is uh, a motion above, up motion from a ground, and then it goes back down again, and then goes back up. So uh, I can only hold water inside. Uh, Sorry, can I say that again? Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah. So what I'm trying to say is I can only hold water if there is like a dip between two basically numbers, right? And uh, only in that scenario I can just hold some water. So basically, for what I'm seeing here is if I go down and up again, so I can store the value, uh, this value in the stack. When I go down and up again, so I will see with the last location where stack what was at that position or even lower than that, and I can just minus, subtract those two values and just find out how much water is trapped. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? I don't
Yeah,
think so.
I'm not understanding your approach.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, like, for example, if, I'm in the stack, right? I have a stack. And if I go from first place to second place, like from 4 to 2,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
And then from 4 to 2 to 0,
Mhm.
right? So this is continuously decreasing. So I cannot hold any water inside this, right?
Yeah.
But as soon as I get into 3, so I can see, there I can hold water till point number 2, right? But since 4 is already above, so I cannot, I have less amount of water than this. Okay, I cannot hold till this point. I can only hold till this point.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I will just, calculate whatever the value is from here to here, and I can save it somewhere in a variable. Okay. So in this case, it was 2. Okay.
Why is it 2?
Because I'm 1, 2, because there was only one level to hold the value, a 1 unit, you can say.
1 unit here?
Yeah. So there is the difference between 2 and 3 is just uh, there is only one place in between 2 and 3 that can hold the value, 1 unit.
Well,
Okay.
here it should be able to hold 3, right? Water, because it's enclosed by 3 to the right, and then on the
But
left
it's
side.
on the left, it's 2, right? It will overflow on this point, from this
Yeah,
point, right?
but then 4 will block it
4 will block it. Yeah, I
from
get
getting
that.
out.
Yeah. 4 oh, for this example. Okay. Yeah. So, and then if I go back to 2 again, then there will be units and 5. Yeah, 4 will block it. So I can have 1 unit there here as well. Sorry, yeah. And then when I go down to 2, then I can have one more unit here. And then at 5, I can, yeah, actually, I can sum all the values. Can I show you in the stack? Sorry, probably is a better idea. Three, 2, 5. So I'm starting from here.
So how does
And
the stack get built up? Or because you
so
just
it's
put
going,
everything in the stack right now.
no. I will just kick the values out as soon as I'll get a higher value. I'll kick those lower values out. And I will add those values to a resultant variable.
Okay.
Yeah. So something like 4, 2, 0. So I'm going down right now. And as soon as I get a 3, so I have something to trap the values, right? So I will store this 0. So I will get all the units what I have in 0 and 2. Then I will just stop here 4 because this is a higher value.
Okay.
So these are only the storage points, 0 and 2. And after that, I will just also kick 3 out as soon as, I get a higher value.
Okay. Could you show me? Let's work on example 2 right here. Can you show me like how pretend we have some result and then some
Yeah,
stack? How do we get the
yeah,
result to 9? And then
yeah.
let me check.
Sorry. So 4, then 2, then 0, then I get a 3. One second.
Okay, you just keep pushing to it while it's decreasing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Then I will just kick this one out and uh, 3. Yeah. But what if it's a 5? No. I will add 3 here. Okay. Then I kick this one out. But
What do
this
you
in
mean?
this
What
case,
do you
I
mean
will
kick out? Are you just popping here? Like,
popping out. Yeah, popping the values out.
so if it's a stack, it's last or three will get popped out then, right?
No, I will check. If the last value is less than the value that I'm trying to push into the stack, I will kick the value out, pop the value out.
Okay. So
So
three's
it's
not in
it's
the
like
stack yet.
decreasing stack
So
basically.
three's not in the stack yet.
No, not in the
Because if
stack.
you put it in the stack, then you have to pop it out. It's gonna be the first one out.
Yeah. So I will as soon as I get the value 3, so I will check, if the value is less than the top of the stack is less than the value 3, then I will just kick this one out and store 3 in this
Store
over
three in
here
the result here.
in the results. Yeah.
Okay, three.
Okay. And then my testing value is again 3. And when I check the value 2, then I will add the difference because I can only fill up to 3, right?
Mm.
So 3 minus 2, I will store here 1. And then, I will check 4. 4 is large. So I will uh, push the value 3 into the stack.
Mm.
Then in the next stage, I'll get 2. In the next stage, I'll get 5, right?
Mm.
But 5 is not, will not be able to go into the stack. So I will just pop this value out. So this is, sorry. Can I say that again?
Sure.
So what I think of is whatever the maximum value in the stack is, I can only fill up to that point, right? Because even if I get the value 5, I cannot fill it up 5. I can only fill it up till the point 4. So when 5 comes, so the maximum value I can push into the result is 2 because I can only fill to the point 2 because over even if 5 comes at the end of the, when I'm testing the value 5 from the end of the stack, uh, the largest value of the stack is 4. So
Yeah.
I cannot push it beyond that point. So the maximum value I can push is 2. And then after that, when I push this, pop this one out, now you check with 3. So it's 1 and this 4. So there's nothing in the stack to compare. So I'll push this one out.
Well, we got only seven there. Result should be nine.
Oh, okay. Let me just see. 4, 2, 0. 4, 2, 0, 3, 3. Oh, even though I'm pushing 3 on 0, I, I can fill up this one till up to 4, right? So yeah. So I just need to do 0, 2. Yeah. So 4, 2, 0, 3, 2, 5. So 4, go down, 3. 2, 3 plus 1, 1. So 1 second. 0. So I'll kick this one out and add 3. 3, kick this one out 0, kick this one out 2, kick this one out 1. So if I'm at 2, so if I'm this
So how
point,
much should this one give? Two. This one should actually give four.
yeah. Ideally, it should give 4. So I'm not trying to understand how can I get that. This should give ideally 1, and this should also give 2. Yeah. 4, 5. Oh, okay. Probably when I'm pushing 3, then I need to consider how many values that I popped out should also be, uh, should also be covered by the value 3 here, right? Because if it was only 3, then the result should be 3 plus 1, okay? If there was nothing else. But since there is 2 and 5, and
Pretend we had 3 here and we had 6, but then
yeah,
this one was only 5.
yeah,
So and we're looking at 3. How do
yeah,
we know that we can get fill this up to 3? How do we know that we can only fill it up to 2?
yeah. I think I need to do something here. Once again, in which case the answer should be 3, 5, 2, 3. Yeah. So so what I'm thinking here is 6, 2, 0, and when I am encountering 3, then when I kick this one out and this one out, uh, so I've kicked two values out. So I need to consider index in some way. That this index should,
But you need to consider also not just the left bound but the right bound.
yeah,
Because if you're popping out 0, right? In on the
yeah,
left side it's bounded by 6, but on the right
yeah,
side, what is
is
it
bounded
bounded
by
by?
5.
So how would you know that?
Yeah, 5, 5, 6, 2, 0, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
So maybe try to figure that part out.
Yeah, 2, 0, 6, 2, 0, 3. These two are out. 1, 5. But it's possible that there is a value in between and the right bound changes. As soon as there is a right bound, then it's a new water trap. Ah, okay. Ah, okay. Okay. Instead of doing uh, okay. So max value is 4. If I go here, plus 4, plus 6, and 62036. 62036. 2, 4. Going down again, then going up. Something like 6. I managed to. Next large value, basically. 6.
Okay. We're running out
Yeah.
of time, so I'm gonna probably end it here and
Okay.
get to the feedback session. So, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? How's that interview for you?
Yeah. Yeah. Not good. Not good at all.
What do you think? Where do you think that? you could do better on, or where do you think you got stuck?
Yeah, so most important was communication for me. And the second thing was, yeah, maybe I need to be a little more clear on what I'm trying to say.
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm not.
yeah,
Yeah, I couldn't really judge the communication because I was more just trying. The part that I was judging was more if you were to get to the right solution, you weren't able to get to the right solution. So for question one, I think it was too complicated. Your solution
yeah,
was a bit too complicated, and
yeah,
you just ended up using up too much time. So your
yeah,
initial solution, you were grabbing the first digit, kind of getting it with the last digit, and then trying
yeah,
to move it inwards and implement that. But it took you a bit too much time to figure out that the solution was suboptimal. With a lot of
yeah,
these questions, honestly, if you notice that it's getting too complicated, you're
yeah,
probably overcomplicating it, and a lot of the solutions are more elegant and
yeah.
shorter. So I would like think twice, or yeah, get buy-in from
Okay,
the interviewer before going with that approach. You're
okay,
able to pivot to a better solution at the end, and it works.
yeah,
So, but yeah,
yeah,
that was the main thing. I think it was, yeah, I just cycling through different solutions and trying to simplify your
yeah,
solution. Second question, I think it looked a bit promising, but again, I think you had one solution in mind and then wasn't
yeah,
able to figure out the next solution after when you
yeah,
figured out that it wasn't going to work.
yeah,
So, yeah, you could maybe do this one with the stack,
yeah,
but yeah, I think what I would do is just break the problem down into like simple into like simpler problems. So
okay,
the way that I broke this down when I first got the question is pretend I'm on a specific height.
yeah,
I'm on a specific height 0, right? I just
yeah,
need to know what is the minimum between anything to my left and anything to my right.
yeah,
Like the min like the I just need to find my left bound and my right bound.
yeah.
So it's pretty much finding like the highest element to my left essentially.
Okay,
So the way I did
okay,
that was pretty much with like prefix sums. So I know to my left the largest is 6, and to my right
yeah,
the largest is 5, or
yeah,
yeah, the largest is 6. Then I had to take the minimum between the largest in my left and largest to my right.
okay,
So that would solve this question using some
yeah,
extra space.
yeah,
But yeah, I think just iterating on the problem and yeah, not getting stuck with one solution. But I
got
think
it,
overall, yeah, just need more practice on those harder questions.
got it.
Yeah, that's pretty much the advice there. I think yeah, overall
Cheers.
good
Yeah,
direction.
thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, James.
No problem. Good luck with your interviews. Let me know if
Thank
you want
you.
to do another one at some point.
Yeah, yeah,
All
thank
right.
you. Bye
Okay.
bye.
See you. Bye.